Cursive and what it does. This is the GitHub drop for Cursive. First thing it says, you need Super WoW. If you don't have Super WoW yet, there's another video to show you how to install that. Pretty sure this is gonna be easy. We can just come up here, copy the URL, go to our launcher, go to your add-ons tab, hit new, paste it in there. It'll come in, you hit install. That's pretty much it. Now we go into the game. Alright, we're in game now. You have it all installed. Come in. You get a new button. Looks like a little, what's the spell called? Death coil. Looks like death coil. Right click it. Should be enabled by default. Show titles on by default. If you show the frame background, you get this little gray square. You can move around, put it where you want it. I like to put it a little bit above where all my buffs stack up on my character frame. Then you allow click through. This makes it so you can't touch it anymore, so it stays where it's at. If you show frame background, it disappears. Click show title, that disappears. So now by default, when you target something, this will pop up. If you have more than one thing in combat, you're in combat with, they'll bring a whole list down here. First thing I like to do is come down to your bar display settings, click expand bar upwards. Now if we show the background, this makes it grow from the bottom up instead of, I lost my, oh there it is. If you uncheck it, it comes from the top down, up to you. You can do invert displays, which turns it around. So on the left part here is where your hots and dots and anything you have afflicted on the enemy is going to appear. So you can have it appear on this side, or you can go back, you can uncheck invert, and it'll be left to right. If targets have raid markers, they'll be here next to this little arrow. Little arrow is what you are currently targeting. So there's be a whole list here, whichever one you have targeting, this little white arrow is going to be next to it. Any raid markers will be in between this little arrow and the health bar itself. Is there anything else important? You can go through all this. There's a whole bunch of options on sizing and icon sizing, and the only one I would say is important is curse ordering. So I order it from expiring soonest to latest, so that way stuff farther away from the health bar is expiring later. So the closer it is, the sooner it is to expiring. So we come over here and actually attack something, show you what it looks like. And I'll attack a couple of things, dot them up, and you can see what it would look like. So we got here, this is mostly a warlock interaction. If you have malediction, you can cursive shadow and automatically cursive agony. So if we cursive shadow something, you get both of them at once. Siphon life, it's longer. Corruption, it's shorter, it appears shorter. Health bar ticks down. Kind of ignore the mix for now, you don't really, that's a different add-on, move it out of the way. So, say we curse one thing, it pops up, curse two things, now you have two. So the more you have, the more there will be, up to when the frame gets full. You can see as you target back and forth, the little arrow moves. It does independent tracking of all dots, all curses. You can use the switch curses.
Shadow trance.
That was necrosis, not cursive. Different add-on. That's cursive, what it does, why it's useful.